Where do I look?
Let's see if this is working. We are back. Second day, we are back. Where's my Alright, so estamos empezando, por favor, déjanos, Marta, que estamos empezando la grabación. Vamos a ver la intro. Te están viendo aquí millones de personas. Dile hola a la cámara.
Hello, Marta García de ACV. Oye, venís a comer ahora, ¿no?
No, hasta las 3:30 no.
Sí.
Luego hablamos.
Venga.
Chao.
I think I should the music should be up a little bit. Up. Oh, actually, let me see. Hey, is everybody on? I don't really know.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Okay, let's do the intro. Yo, what up? So, yesterday we did a lot of cool stuff. Are you excited and happy about yesterday?
So much, especially because today is the day that we are gonna finish this project and finally publish it.
Woo! So let's do a quick recap. What did we do yesterday?
So yesterday we came up with some great ideas for the logo, and I think like maybe in an hour or so we will have a final version. That's on my part, and we also did like a really cool mock-up of how we want the main interface to be.
Yeah.
And what else?
Yeah, we created the skeleton for the website and the homepage and the detail page as well.
Yeah.
And you guys were coding a lot,
Yeah.
like a whole bunch of lines.
Like a lot. Yeah, so right now, wow, the to-do list is a little, it's big. We are not gonna lie, the to-do list is big. Finished logo, markup, MP3 player, newsletter form. Okay, now you are in with the camera. So yeah, we have finished logo, markup, MP3 player. No, it looks good. It looked good. MP3 player, newsletter form, social sharing, donate button, add content. Move the camera down a little bit. Down the camera. Angie, down. We have the add content, so add the initial playlists, as well as prepared the product hand launch, as well as no, don't play with me. Yeah, as well as decide the name for the project. So yeah, that's pretty much it, Angie. Let's transition to the main camera. Oh my god, this is so cool. This is honestly like a TV studio, you know? So yeah, bunch of things that we need to do. So yeah, let's go with James, who is working right now on integrating the logos into the website, and James will refine the UI, adding the dark mode. So let's go to James.
So yesterday we did like these icons here, and basically I'm starting to integrate these, and of course we need a lot of work to actually make it look like what we imagined, which is here. So we're gonna apply the dark mode and try to make our cars look like this. For the homepage, before we move forward to actually add more functionalities and further refine the interface for the station screen. So we're just starting on actually refining and realizing the interface. That's the progress for now.
Nice. Thanks, bro.
You're welcome. Yeah, but I need to drink a little coffee before actually. Yeah.
Drink it to your camera there.
Hello.
Another ASMR video.
Okay. Let me move this new icon to the correct folder.
For whatever reason, All right, now it's working. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I'm just like make sure that we can hear the music in the background. So, all right, awesome. Now it's working. So all good, all good. How is the people on Twitch? How is the people on YouTube? Let us know. Alright, so I'm gonna, right now, what I'm gonna be working on is basically on the detailed page. What? Look at that, it's so cool. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that, look at that. Mira Angie, so cool. With the new icons. So it's so satisfying.
So exciting.
So excited, it's so exciting, man.
Yeah, now I just need to remove
Okay.
what I miss is actually, having like all of like the font size of my code editor like super large. But yeah, at home I have a larger screen, so I
Yeah.
will just expand the font size of this. But anyway.
Okay, so what I'm working on right now is basically the detail page, to make sure that we have the MP3 player, which is something that I'm gonna work on later on. So I have here the mockups that James sent me yesterday. So I will be focused on this screen right now. So as you see, we already have the title. Actually, let me do this real quick. I'm just gonna split this up, and I will also open a terminal right there, so you can all see that without like changing the screen. Can you commit that? Can you push that? So we can. Oh, it's a little bit broken now with the box shadow.
Yeah.
The box shadow is only for the hover effect, right?
No, the box shadow can be everywhere, but the problem is like the background is still light.
Yeah, I think
it's not gonna be good.
I'm inspecting the element right now, so I think that background comes from
Main.
no, it should be section probably. Yeah, this one.
Ah,
So you can just use that. What I would suggest you to do is like override this CSS side, so you don't have to do that with CSS adjusted.
yeah, but in apps.
Yeah. Yeah, inside app.js, you can override those there
Perfect.
in the global settings. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm gonna work on the. I actually prepared to have the. This on the left side. I think it's more comfortable. Alright. So I will be focused on this area right now. What I'm thinking is that maybe the container we will not need it. But as of now, it's fine. So we can just keep it here. Player styles, and then this could be player styles for wrapper.
I feel much better.
I know. I know what to provide to my team to be motivated.
No, just in the morning. The override doesn't work right now.
It depends on the order. You know what what we can do better? Let's do something else. Hold on. Oh, you're using colors as primary. Because
No, I didn't touch here yet.
oh, so I added this. Why that was not being override?
I'm pretty not sure. Like I just tried to override.
What if you type background?
I already tried that.
Didn't work out.
Didn't work. Yeah, I added like background red. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I know like this background is actually the end layout background, but I'm talking about like in general, like the whole background, the body background is not overriding either. So you should see.
Oh, because this is not being called home. So yeah, what we actually need is emotion CSS global. I think it's called. There's like a component called global styles. Yeah, so you need to use this code right there. How can I get back to the Visual Studio Code? I got it back. But what we actually need to do is, for example, you are using a Spanish keyword, and I'm not really used to that, and I think honestly it's a really bad decision that you get a Spanish keyword.
No, I prefer Spanish keyboard than American keyboard actually. It was intentional.
For programming, Spanish American keywords are really.
I can change the layout.
How can I change?
I can change the layout from Spanish to American, but not vice versa because the American keyboard has one less key. So I prefer having more keys.
What I think is not right is the indentation. We have auto formatter, so it's super weird. Oh, do you have set up the auto formatter?
No, as I said yesterday, this is not my work computer, so nothing.
Oh no
set
no
up
no
in
no
this
no!
one.
The auto formatter should be working out of the top.
Huh? This then should work. Yeah, I was wondering. Maybe the shortcut is different. That's maybe it's the key.
No, but
keyboard layout is
it
different.
should be working when you save.
No.
I will share with you the references because the auto formatter saves me so much time and also keeps consistent.
Wait.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, oh. Just the return was returning empty. Yeah, now it should be working. Yeah, give it up.
Sorry. Yeah, I was still kind of. Where do you set like all of the colors out? No worries.
Yeah, it's there in theme. Ángela, cárgate el móvil. Cárgate el portátil. Because I'm on the live stream and I just saw like a red notification and I was like, is that my computer? Luckily, it was not. It was not. It was not my computer. It was not my computer. Okay, so how is going the people on YouTube? How is going the people on Twitch? How is going the people on Twitter? Just let us know your comments, guys. Any questions, any comments? As you know, guys, we are building a music application for discovering new young artists and producers. And also because, you know, like Spotify, YouTube, you will always listen to the same kind of music, which is very boring. So we want to show you like different playlists and stations so you can enjoy your day while listening to really amazing new music. So that's what we are working on.
Ya tienes. Ya tienes esto.
Nice. Fucking dope.
A ver si va bien. Yeah, later I need to adjust the font size.
Perdona que os he enviado. I send you the same picture twice.
Ah, no worries. going to add the MP3 player?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm working on that.
Okay, cool. So I'll just keep on refining some details here.
I was thinking to search for like a square responsive div to make a square responsive div for the player.
Yeah. I think maybe we can just use the layout actually. Since we're using the span for like 12, then it's okay because like for mobile we just go to like 24. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
Should work. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out like the font size here because of course it's too large
For mobile, no?
for mobile. So
And also maybe mobile, like we can add some more spacing on the. We can add some more spacing there. On the. So keep going, keep scrolling. I don't know if that's too big.
I think it's gonna be okay. Because actually this is not even a mobile size anyway. This is
And by the way, we should disable that animations on mobile.
in mobile you don't have color.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like to disable them.
It's not
It shows some animation on mobile sometimes if the page takes time. So if we can save those
where
resources.
is the animation?
It's part of the. If you go to the index and you go to card list to the top. Oh yeah, card list. You see there. So we just need to add
Yeah.
some breakpoints and that's it.
Okay. I thought it's something you did with
Wait, what?
with layout.
No, it's a custom one. Can you zoom a little bit your font on the VS Code so people on the channel can see it better? Yeah, much better.
Yeah, what I don't like about VS Code is like sometimes I only prefer to actually zoom in for like my code, but not the sidebar. Yeah.
I'm watching a tutorial on how to make the perfect square, responsive square in CSS.
No, you don't really need to worry about the square because we have the image. You just you just put your text.
Can you push so I can use the image?
Did I thought I pushed already.
That's true. We have the image, so
Yeah, I already pushed actually.
okay. So I will just like
Yeah, it's in the folder of static and background.
yeah. I will use the function that I did for get the icon. Yeah, so we can use that as the image and then having the position absolute to be the player on top of that.
Exactly.
Ooh, look at that dark mode. Oh my god, I hate the header.
Yeah, I still have to adjust that one. Yeah. Not,
Are you using the same dark background
Yes.
as in the sketch?
yes.
Because it looks too gray for me. I don't know.
It's the same color. I'm sure. No worries.
Maybe something more like black or no?
I think it's okay actually. Yeah.
Temazo. Yeah, that makes sense. Yay. But actually, you mentioned that we were gonna use different icons, right? A simple version of this. Okay, so I'm gonna update the data structure for the icons, so we can actually get the icon as well as the background in the same object. So this is gonna be way better than create a separate map or a separate, constant. So we have everything and say, okay, so in the gaming we have the icon as well as the background, so we can have everything in the same place.
Is that image actually?
I know.
Ah, okay.
So what I'm actually doing right now is like I'm updating the mapper. Instead of just saying this is the name, this is the icon, I'm just returning an object that contains the icon as well as the background.
Perfect.
So we can decide which one do you want to use, but it's self-contained in the same place.
Perfect.
Hehehehe, multi-cursors. I love them. I love them so much. What I'm missing here? I got an issue. Oh yeah, well, this is pretty normal, right? Okay. Yeah, I will just need to fix that part. Yeah, I don't really know why that's not. Okie dokie. Electrónica.
Yeah, I did a few tweaks. Yeah, I removed the hover for mobile and yeah, some
Nice.
things. Yeah,
Looks so good.
so good.
It looks so good that I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You know what I'm thinking? This may seem stupid, but if we, for example, we forgot to include any image, like the background image or the icon image, I think we should stop the process until we fix that, right?
What do you mean?
So we avoid like merging into production playlist that doesn't have the background or the icons. I'm just thinking like in the future if we add more stuff and we forgot like, oh, you didn't add the background or you didn't add the icon, right? We should stop the process and notify the user about like, hey, you forgot to include those images, for example.
Yeah. Well, maybe not to complicate too much. Like right now, it's not important for users to actually configure that, right?
No, but by users I mean developers. Like we.
Well, that's a future question.
That's a future question. No, it's actually, it's literally one line of code. Multiple cursors are the best friend of you, are the best. ¿Quién, tú?
Sí.
¿No tienes nada más que hacer?
Pues me da miedo si ahora toco el estilo de estos, va a tener conflicto con lo que están haciendo. Por eso,
La cabecera de header. Work on the header.
Tenemos un pop-up, pues da igual que pongo un enlace y ya está, porque a lo mejor no voy a usar el componente porque solo al fin vamos a poner unos botones a la derecha y ya está.
How many buttons do we need? Like,
Subscribe, feedback y darnos dinero. ¿Verdad? Como puedo poner 3 enlaces a la derecha.
subscribe with a button. Like, subscribe should be the number one
Yeah,
thing.
but there's not much to do here. Yeah. Nice.
Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Keep your secrets there.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
Huh?
I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need It's been a roller coaster, but you stayed. And now I'm taking over for the day. 'Cause I can be what you wanna be. And I can feel, but you laugh at me. Take me to a place I'm calling for. Open up the doors I'm knocking on. I'm losing control. Be the one to leave my fantasy. Show you, baby, your hands all over me. No, I'll never let go. 'Cause now I'm falling for love. Now I'm falling for love. Now I'm falling for you. Go. Now I'm falling for love. Now I'm falling for love. Now I'm falling for you. And I'm losing my mind for the days. 'Cause you and I will never fade. And I can feel what you wanna be. And I can feel, but you laugh at me. Take me to a place I'm calling for. Open up the doors I'm knocking on. No, I'm losing control. Be the one to leave my fantasy. Show you, crave your hands all over me. No, I'll never let go. 'Cause now I'm falling for love.
We are live again the next morning. We are keep working on this. So James is working right now on CSS with front end. Angela is working on some more cool logos. Super cool, super cool. And then I'm working on more coding. So let's keep it up. We are live again the next morning.
You'll never be alone.
gusto.
Pero está bonito que sí.
Está bonito, te vea. I'm just gonna move to your camera so they can see that. Show them. Your life. Look at that, beautiful. Show them again, the hover state.
Ah.
Look at that, boy! So cool, so cool. Alright, let's get back to Angela. I like this, like, let's get back to Angela. Let's get back to Angela. Huh? To your screen. Actually, it's so funny because this is your camera. When I'm telling you like now you go live, this is your camera. Okay. That camera is mainly for James. that camera is for James, but also the half and a half. So you see this half and a half?
Yeah.
That's also for that. You know what? It would be so cool. Once I get my new microphone, I can put the new microphone here and then have a separate one so you can talk to the mic. For the next hackathon, I'm gonna do that.
That's gonna be so nice.
And also, that's kind of like a podcast format, you know, when people have like two mics. It's more stuff, so probably I will need an external mixer
Yeah.
to easily control and mute yourself and stuff like that.
I'm pushing this change to our repo. Do you want to add the logo from your side or?
No, I just feel free to add the logo on your side.
Okay.
I'm gonna real quick to push as well, so maybe it's a good time
perfect.
for do a small sync.
Perfect. Let's see.
This music is so nice for working.
Yeah.
We should have this music in our app.
I just made push.
Because you know we are thinking through the problem of the music industry and we're just like solving that. We are so committed. Because the problem on YouTube is that you need to actively think, oh, I want to play coding music or I want to play, you know, it's so frustrating. Well, it's not frustrating, you know. Just like.
Did you push?
No.
Ah,
But,
okay. Oh, I was waiting for it.
You were waiting for me. I'm pushing right now. But I need to pull before.
Yep.
Every time they get too close, I try and move away.
Oops. Oops, what?
Fail to compile.
That's my life.
Ah, okay.
Because I'm merging your changes.
Ah, cool.
I'm doing a reverse. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. No, it's not working. But I think it's not on your side, it's on my side. Oh, I think it's just like sometime yarn clean that will remove all the cache assets. Just in case, like if sometimes you see any problems with that.
Yeah.
What? Why are we committing the public assets? They should not.
It should not. I think like public wasn't added to ignore already.
Okay, I'm just delete the public assets and I will add them to the git ignore because
Yeah.
it's very frustrating to removed public.
And we should also add like the whole DS store thing.
I know. I actually I added, but it was not working.
It should be working with you.
I also added the public one, and
And the store is actually not in the not in the anymore.
but I added. Look,
Maybe it's
I always doubt like. I think it's in this way. The SSR, and this is for subfolders.
yeah. I think only you only need to.
Yeah.
So I have to make the whole thing responsive as
The what?
well. I have to make the menu responsive.
Yeah. But you can use
Yeah, I'm looking at
and
this one.
I love Ant. Do you love Ant?
Well, I don't use it in my work, but yeah, it's cool to have a UI library. So
It's so fast. Oh,
let's see, man.
oh,
How
don't.
do you actually fold this though?
Why is this saying that there's some can resolved? But come on, I already removed and renamed the. I already renamed that, man. Maybe because I didn't save. I didn't save.
Gosh.
But I did it. I've just done it. So
It's not. Wait. How do you actually make it responsive here? Like, I didn't see any particular example.
I would go with the grid and see and search for responsive on the grid. That's what you want. And then you can have like auto column. So you can have the left side to be auto column, to be flex 1, for example, and then have it on the right side like something fixed.
Let's see what's going on here. There's nothing talking about this one though.
I think there should be. Are you talking about breakpoints?
No, I'm just talking about the top navigation bar, the layout header, because I didn't see any option for layout like some. I need to see some options for layout header because it's not folding the links right now.
I think it's automatically. It should automatically fold the links.
It's not happening.
How did you add those links?
Just I didn't even touch anything. I just added. Where was I? I just added here. I didn't.
Can you go again? Refresh. Crazy. Well, actually. Whoa.
No examples here.
There's no collapse.
Should be right.
Because actually, in my new website, I'm using the end,
Yeah.
and it automatically collapsed that. And in this project, we are using the same.
Right.
So very weird.
No, but this is like using layout cider instead of like using layout header.
Maybe you can go another idea could be to go to your Visual Studio Code and then go to yeah, click there. There should be okay. Go to layout. Yeah, click there. Click inside there. Yeah, that one. Basic props. What the fuck? sidebar style layout. What can I touch? Can I touch? So funny. Can I touch?
Yeah, insider you have the breakpoint, but there's no additional thing about it.
Weird. And here, did you search for collapse?
Yeah, but this option for slider, not for header.
Ah.
So I don't see that like very clear.
What we can do though is if the header has a callback, we can here,
Yeah, I just didn't find any optimization for layout header. That's the problem.
should we just like get away from that and use our own header? Or you can just simply add I don't know, you can just like add our custom CSS on top of these, right? Like add breakpoints and have like a burger icon.
I don't think we even need a burger icon. We can just make this part like scrollable.
To be the logo on the center and then the subscribe, feedback and support in one
Yeah.
line.
Probably. That's what I'm thinking. Let's do that.
Or what we can actually do in mobile phone, because we will have a footer anyways. Oh, look at that! You see?
Yeah, maybe you need
What I would
Yeah.
suggest to do on mobile, maybe in mobile we could just simply add a button that says subscribe, and if they wanna find the donate and all that stuff, can be on the button on the footer.
I don't actually want to have a complicated footer with a lot of links here because
3 links, 4 links. That's all.
Doesn't look good.
I think so. I think it looks cleaner to have a header like with one button, and that's all.
No, we can do another kind of design because
I think in any way, whatever we decide, like either having a burger icon or whatever, I think like a big subscribe button right there is key to get leads. I think that's the main call to action. I don't care about feedback. I don't care about support if they don't subscribe before. Because once we get their emails, then we can ask them directly, okay, so what can we improve and stuff like that.
I think we need to
Sus-
have those actions first before we actually further adjust the style because most probably what's gonna happen is like actually we're not using any of these
But do you agree with me that subscribe should be the main CTA of the header?
not totally.
Why?
Because
Honestly, feedback is not very relevant on the top of the bar. Like honestly, subscribe should be the main CTA. Like we want people emails, right?
no, but that's when you're considering from your side. But actually, I think feedback is really good because basically when you launch this, it's more like a beta. It's quite the first version is gonna be like quite basic here, and you wanna hear like. what-
Yeah. I totally get that. That's why I'm pushing for having the feedback button on the header. What I'm saying is like subscribe should be the main CTA. Like if you have 3 icons like that, it's okay. But I think we should make sure that the users see the
I
subscribe
think
button.
we should make the CTA of all of them first, and then we can adjust the design as the last step. Because like for now, first of all, I don't think we should use this component here. It's adding more trouble than helping because we only have 3 links anyway. Yeah, I would rather stop using.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But for the way I see this is more like
It's not, just don't insist on design details yet. It's not the final design. We need to do that later.
or
Yeah, but later.
so what do you want to decide right now? What's your question or your
No,
trust?
no, my position was to not use the component that from MP Line. That's the only thing I
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah. Yeah, because I think I need to actually address a few things in this second page. So whenever you are ready,
Ready for what?
adjust like some of the things here later. Yeah. In the meantime, I'll just remove the
Yeah, rebuild the menu. Alright. I need to pass the station object. How are you doing, Angie? Okay. So maybe you can just like put all the logos and just design one, and we just move forward with that. And then you can move to the next phase about maybe start curating the music, or even like creating the product hands and social networks banners. So yeah. So we can have that ready and then start working on the music selection, stuff like that. Come on, station, station. What's going on here? Because it needs to be an object destructuring. Yes. Whoa. Okay. I'm crying. This is so beautiful. Our baby, it's so beautiful, man. And easy to use, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just gonna work on the music player. Exciting time. Where? Qué precioso, Ángela.
¿No lo ves mejor?
Todo lo veo muy bien, la verdad. Diseña muy bien, ¿eh?
Igual.
Nada.
Tú codigueas muy bien.
Programa muy bien, ¿verdad?
¿No se dice codiguear?
Me gusta. Lo voy a hacer mi nuevo... We said not to include the length of the track, no?
I feel like we said yesterday that that's not an useful feature.
To show the length, no?
Yeah, so it's
So
not-
this part, so like
So
the-
ignore that.
yeah,
Ignore the progress bar and
Yeah.
just leave the name, artist name, sound name,
And the controls.
And the controls, yes.
not a key feature for this kind of product.
and also I think in this type of radio stations, you don't normally go back. It's like you don't normally go back, huh?
Into the
You normally like repeat the song. Well, even not repeat the song.
go back like within the review.
Yeah.
As we defined yesterday, I feel like you know, it's not like a proper music radio structure. It's like a radio station. So you don't usually go back on the radio.
You usually go or not?
Don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not to
Just
include
let
the go back.
music flow and that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
You should be able to go back.
Why? If it's a radio
What?
station, it should be in one way, no?
No, in radio station you can go back in all of the Spotify and Apple Music actually.
You can go back.
Yeah, you can go back, and what if you actually love that song, but you just enjoyed it, you finish it, and what's the name of that? I cannot go back now. So you should be able to go back.
But you will have the track list on the. Oh, you will not see the track.
Yeah, but you have a button to go back. It's just a use case that I like the song, but it's over. Well, what do I do?
What do you think of including a track list, but not on the main operation, but in another area?
As of now, I will just like leave it out. No, but I like it. But I don't know. It's an easy thing to do though.
Yeah.
I just upload a little shit ton of versions, the logo, maybe right?
Okay. Guys, I'm so hungry that I wanna eat this shit.
Wait.
We're not
wait,
700
wait.
yet. Oh my god. Angie, do you want to start exploring product hunt? What do
Yeah.
basically the question is, what do we need from product hunt? Like for the launch, how many banners are we gonna need? What's gonna be our message, the copies and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can see
So
like
maybe
that
you can
there.
just create a shared document as well as some design stuff, so we can just like keep focusing on that while we decide the logo. And probably, before going to have lunch, we can just allocate 10 minutes and take a decision over the logo.
Yeah, we will need to consult that with you guys.
Sure. Let's focus to finish this part, and then we can talk about the logo.
Some the problem of
No. There, what were you saying? I don't know, man. I don't know what were you talking about.
but no, but
Yeah, thank you. That's
No.
a great clip.
No.
That's a great clip. That's a great clip. Thank you. I appreciate that. You are giving me YouTube meat.
I hate you. I
No. Hey, Bethael! Say hi to Bethael. Welcome, Bethael. How are you, bro?
oh, I think I know him. Yeah, we had an interview I think like 2 years ago after.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that you know Bethael.
Yeah, we know each other.
Wow, crazy. How are you, bro? How's everything
Hi,
going?
how are you?
Let's give it a quick, a very small. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
Briefing of the product.
Yeah,
were you
let's do
talking
a
about
small
that?
pitch about the product.
Yeah, maybe you can do a pitch, and in the meantime, I'll continue on
do a
this.
pitch.
Yeah.
Hi, Besail. So basically what we're building now is an MP3 player, like a radio station, similar to Spotify or YouTube, but the idea is promoting young and emerging artists. So sometimes, like when you go to YouTube or Spotify, it's so boring to find the same kind of music that you will find everywhere. So we want to discover new artists and bring them to the platform. So that's what we are building on. And if we arrive to 700 viewers, we are gonna eat the super Takis, super spicy Takis with Tabasco. By the way, this is the application, how we are working on that so far. So we have this dark mode. You can just click on different radio stations based on your mood. So you are playing video games, you are partying, rise and shine, you are workout, you are deep focus and stuff like that. And you will just simply start by listening to certain music like this one. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So we are two designers, an APN and a software developer. But at the end of the day, we can all do that. We all can do pretty much everything. But yeah, Bethael retweet on Twitter. Okay. I need to do some drawings right now.
Inside my own world of make-believe, kids screaming in the cradles, profane. vanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my way in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. I wanna taste your content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption, honesty. Just picking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Pulling like the four-leaf clovers in my lap. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
Hey, Sankaneya. What do you mean? You mean the live stream music or the music from the products?
show you in a minute.
Alright, alright. So hyped. Ooh. Oh, let me show that. Let me show that to the people. Oh my goodness. So cool. Hold on. You are now you're live. Whoa. Whoa.
Like it?
Whoa. I love it, dude. Oh my god. It's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, I have a few minutes and I'm not sure what I'm doing, so. Magic.
So something that you can work on next is on the sharing button.
Yeah.
So I will just commit this
Yeah, please.
so you can keep doing that, working on that. For another project, I already created the logic for sharing like on Twitter, on Facebook, and stuff like that. So I can share you that logic, and you just adapt to this project.
Ah, perfect.
So you don't need to repeat that.
Working on some stuff in Mobile as well. 1 second. Yeah.
I will just make a component called sharing station that you can work on, and we will not have any merge conflicts.
Perfect.
And I will send you the code snippet from GitHub, and I think you are fine. Sharing station. Actually, this should be more like share station. I think I got a question on YouTube. 1 second. Petardea un poco de stream. A ver. ¿Podéis verlo con vuestros cascos? Petardea es en plan que... Igual es la música.
Sí. Espera, estoy usando 4G en mi música, no te vería.
Voy a...
Vale.
¿Os petardea? No sé si... Es que no me suena él. A ver. Maybe the issue is with the music. So just let me check that real quick, because maybe the problem is with the music. Maybe the issue is with the music. San Canela, what was the thing that was petardea? ¿La música o las voces? check guitar. I'm just gonna remove resources from the computer. Yeah, the computer is kind of like on fire.
Hay un conflict.
Oh, just I will just merge, by the way.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me see what's the conflict here.
Okay, let's see if we can get back to.
You're changing to station icon, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Gracias. We are getting back to that. I'm just freezing resources from my streaming computer, so we can see how to fix that. Pero gracias por decirlo. Vamos a ver si esto lo va a mejorar un poco. Voy a quitar cosas por aquí.
Sí, un segundo, había un conflicto que hago un push, ¿vale?
Vale, ahora dice it's going better. Parece que va mejor. Voy a seguir cerrando aplicaciones
Vale.
para ver si ese es el problema. Seguramente. Ok, quit. Voy a cerrar esto también. Dale, creo que ahora va mejor.
Hay un error de... ¿Qué es el problema este?
One second, one second. Okay, I think we got back to the proper quality on the stream.
A ver, he hecho un pull y he hecho un merge y ha salido esto.
What's up? But that's because of the public files. Okay, so in order to fix that, just like run yarn clean. And yarn def. And that should be work.
Let's see.
Yeah, that should be work. That should be work. That should be work.
working.
Should that's true. Should be working. Should be working. Damn it. Learning English with James.
Let's see here.
The music, it all depends. So answering your question, the music depends. We got it from SoundCloud, we got it from other places, but all the music should be royalties free. So we will just basically search the internet to try to find the best artists. So there are certain music providers that we are considering too as well. YouTube is other a good resource for finding those emerging artists. So that's the plan. And also we want to open that for the community. Like if you have suggestions for artists, maybe you can send us your tracks. So we want to do that stuff, but initially those are going to be the places and the resources that we are going to use for getting the music. SoundCloud, YouTube, other providers. Okay, this is...
Jorge?
Yep.
So,
Do you want to share your screen?
no, it's just I just want to confirm like not everything's there yet.
I don't know, like
the
it's-
current
It's going slower.
the current repo doesn't include like the titles and stuff, right?
The current what?
Yeah, what you have in your screen is not
No. I will. I'm working on that.
okay.
But actually, this
Yeah, in
reminds
the
me
meantime,
that.
I would probably work on this. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like
what?
the font size of this because it's
Sure. And also, if you want, you can also work on the menu here. So
sure.
click there. and you will see that there's nothing else there. There's nothing there. I don't know, guys. Like the streaming right now, it's not getting into a proper quality right now. It seems like there are some frames skipped over the last 2 minutes. So I'm trying to do my best to free up resources on my machine.
¿Has visto el enlace?
¿El? El enlace de... Ah, ¿cómo lo has puesto? Sí, lo vi antes.
Sí.
Sí, está muy bueno.
How did you do that animation?
Right, so it's different. Basically, you need a background which is more than double the size of
Mhm.
this element. Anyways, the button or the links, and then you do a transition of background position. So of course, for the gradient of text, you also need like background clip.
1 second, because that's why I need a new computer. Okay.
Yeah. So basically here.
Just can you send give me the camera so the people on the stream can see this. Look at that.
Yeah. What?
Thank you.
Yeah. So
Because we
basically-
cannot share right now the screen size, so we
yeah,
need something
so
like that.
basically we have an animation when you're hovering it, you see like there's an animation on that one. So what we're doing is actually animate the background. So our background is actually double the size of this button. So on the left side is white and on the other side is a gradient. So we're doing a transition of background position here. And same goes for this text, but of course for adding a gradient for the text, actually what you need is still using the background, but also using background clip, which is a trick for CSS. Yeah, that's all.
Nice. It's looking so great. So great. Yeah, this is looking so amazing. Honestly, this is the type of application that I could use on my daily basis. Every day.
Yeah.
Toma, thank you. Ay, qué medios, con multicámara.
So guys, I just uploaded more versions of the logo, and I feel like I have just finished with the logo type module. So next step is analyzing product hunts to see what kind of banners we need to have, screenshots, and so on. So I need your feedback on the logo. Which version do you prefer?
Should we discuss this now?
Mm,
You mean like discuss
if
the...
you're busy with any other task is okay. We don't have to discuss.
So you mean to choose the logo and stuff like that? Okay, yeah, let's see it now.
I need 2 minutes
It's on
actually.
the
You need 2
drive
minutes.
folder.
Yeah,
You have it on the drive folder.
yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. I can... let me... It's great that we are gonna go to have lunch.
And another thing, here in Product Hunt, you said that we need some banners and that, but what do you mean exactly?
All of this stuff.
Yes, but we have just like a favicon and some screenshots, but I don't exactly know what do you mean with
Yeah,
banners.
so we need...
For Twitter and those stuff? Some banners?
Yeah, so we need a couple of things, right? So we need the social banners, so we can have them on Twitter and stuff like that. So Twitter, if you want to do something for Instagram, that's fine,
Okay.
but mainly Twitter.
Like the main
Hmm.
media.
And I think the main focus should be on the product hunt one as well. So as you see, like what they typically do for the avatar is having an animation.
Okay.
So they want to flash and grabs your attention. So they do these kind of like animations.
Okay.
So I can envision that in our case, maybe, I mean, you need to think about that. So it's your ownership, but I think like something about having the different avatars that we have and having like one avatar, not avatar, sorry, you know the icons that we have. So it could be like tum tum tum, like several icons, one next to
Yeah,
each
okay.
other, and then at the end like 8 and the logo or something like that, the music logo or something like that. So something that flash like grabs your attention.
Luego que configuras el teclado.
Sí, claro, ¿qué más?
Your system.
So be careful
Okay.
because you're moving the camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, so that's something that we need, and then basically all of this stuff is like the best way to show our products. So in this case, they are using a very boring sort of layout, right? But there are some people, and even for clothing, you remember that we did like the iPhone. You can grab my chair in the meantime. You can have like smaller some sort of like iPhone screenshots and stuff like that. So it all depends, but what we're talking is kind of like the strategy for Product Hunt. So my first suggestion would be like have some sort of like animation on the logo, so that kind of grabs people's attention. Maybe using the icons that you design or something like that. And then
And what's this?
Product Hunt.
No, I mean, what's this graphic here?
Oh, I don't really know. Actually, you got a not so good product because this is only has like this product for today.
I thought
I would suggest you to go through the historical data of probably for over a month or something like that of Product Hunt. So you see like you have the yesterday and stuff like that. So just go to them and try to see what are the top ones and how do they do that. So you will see that they have some sort of animations and stuff like that. So we can play with that.
This kind of animation, like I don't really have control on any animation program, so maybe a simple GIF.
How do they do this? Maybe with Premiere Pro or After Effects, and then they
After
export.
Effects, but it's like it shouldn't be hard. You just need to like you did your logo in Illustrator, so you can actually use After Effects and maybe just animate each layer, because for example we have those like color bars, so basically we can play with that. But of course like you can directly
Ooh.
I think I
With
have.
the imagine like rows and say like they do like this like an animation and then our logo.
we can do After Effects.
Yo, these guys have even a video. Like,
We will have a video. That's the
Okay.
plan. No, no jokes. We have that in the whiteboard. We will make a video about how we build the products and stuff like that. Very short, but we will have that like, oh, this is the product that we build, and then like explain a little bit more about the product. But we will have a video, and then we should work on this type of copies and the first kind of messages. And and that's gonna be pretty much. And then could be awesome if we can find like a hunter and that is popular and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we can just move forward and hunt ourselves, which is okay.
Yeah.
I think. Do you have any connections on Twitter? Like,
I do,
do
but
you have any
could be fun to.
any sponsors or any person that can share our work in order to get some promotion?
There are a couple, but I think the most important part for this could be to find hands talking about music.
Okay.
So try to explore Product Hunt and see the music people and say, hey, we are releasing and find the hunters that hunt those products, those music products. So try to see, okay, so these are like 10 music products that we find on Product Hunt, and these are the people that are the hunters. And maybe I can call email them, like I can send them a message about, hey, we are planning to release this one. Could you mind to hunt our product?
Okay.
But yeah, that's kind of the plan. So yeah.
Do you want to discuss the logo a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we have. What's the camera? Are you having trouble with my screen or?
In general.
Yeah.
There's no like screen sharing right now.
Okay. Wow, weird. So we have.
It looks like, I don't know, the frames are.
Okay, we have this version.
Oh, one question.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
This should be uploading.
is
or
option.
11. Yes,
This is
option
option
1.
one.
Here I did like I don't know what this shouldn't appear pixelated like this.
No, it's okay. Doesn't matter.
It's Google.
You know, like for this logo, I would also put the P in blue as well.
I have that version prepared
And
around.
do you like it better?
Like the whole symbol
Yeah.
in blue, yeah.
I wouldn't.
No,
I have
because
it,
you want to
Yeah.
differentiate.
Look,
Uh,
this one. So the point
I like
here
that
is
better.
to make to fuse these two symbols,
Yeah.
and if you put them on the same color, like you don't are actually seeing a 5 and a P.
But it's more conceptual, no?
the problem here is like, for example, we have the symbol, which is nice, but then it seems like the name is playlist instead of 5 playlist.
Yeah.
That's my doubt.
Yeah, I'm not super in with this logo, to be honest.
Okay. So let's move into version number 2. I have called this one like the arrow one.
This is our easy task, you know, sit down here and provide feedback about this line.
Okay, this is like the white version.
Yeah, I prefer this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the arrow at the beginning of the logo or at the end?
What's the purpose of the arrow?
At the end.
I was just
Yeah,
playing
the-
around with these shapes, these kind of shapes.
Yeah.
It could resemble the arrow
Oh,
from
they play.
from
Yeah,
Play.
that's
Yeah.
cool. That's a
Play
great
from
concept,
playlist.
huh?
Yeah.
I like
you
that
can also
idea.
see like here in the negative space, you can also see like this triangular shape, so
Yeah.
you know, to reinforce the concept. So
I think at the end it's way better, right?
Yeah, it's much better.
More
Okay.
balanced.
Yeah.
so we have a
Okay, I
promising
like-
winner for the moment.
Here you have multiple options, no? Because
Yeah,
I
but-
saw that you were playing a lot with different logos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or this is the final one that you provided.
Exactly. These are the final ones. The final ones, but I have been playing with where's that file? I have been playing with with so many options, and you know, I'm just showing you the ones that I think that can fit better.
Okay, because there was one that, but not here. Where is this?
Can you describe it, and maybe I can find it for you?
Is this all? I cannot remember.
These are the versions from yesterday.
So these are all the logos that you created, or there are more?
Maybe or
Somebody's calling me, but I don't normally pick random calls. Is there anyone that I know?
Sure.
Sí, estamos terminando de hacer una sesión de feedback, bajamos en un rato, ¿vale? Pues 10-15 minutos. Venga, un beso. Vale.
Yeah, I think
Pues
that's
viene
all.
en un... It comes in a good time, the lunch, because
Mhm.
we will need to stop the stream again and,
Yeah.
and do
Okay.
another one. Okay, so that one,
So
sorry.
what do you think about this one? Yeah, that's all the those that I have.
Conceptual,
Again,
I
these
mean,
bars
I like
represent
it.
the music bars,
yeah.
like the sound waves
Yeah.
with this stylish twist.
Is that... Okay,
Okay.
alright. James, what do you think about this one?
Like, I think the font of the number 5 is kind of weird.
Yeah.
The font,
I
is,
tried
the
it,
font is
yeah.
weird. I don't like it. Is this the same font as the other one?
Yes, it's the same font in every logo, because I really like the shape of the word playlists.
Yeah.
But the 5 is horrible, but
Horrible.
I tried.
Super horrible.
Yeah, I tried other versions with other typographies,
Mhm.
but so, if you use a completely different typography, like the
This
characters
is
and
very-
the number don't fit so well.
Yeah.
Because it's not from the same family.
I think for the favicon we should use this. No, not maybe this shape, but I'm talking this background.
Or not, or just
White?
I would suggest like dark background with the whichever symbol we choose, like
Or maybe
with
white.
that.
White could also fit. I see so many applications with the white background and then like the colors.
Or we can use the dark background color we have in the
For the favicon,
yeah.
Do you want to see a quick version right now?
I kind of like the idea of this because it's very bright. Comparing to other, it highlights. I don't see many favicons like this. I don't see favicons like this. Can you try?
Maybe there's a reason why.
I think it's
No, because nobody's
No.
using this color palette.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I don't
So,
think it's
yeah.
actually having a gradient. It would actually look really good there because
Okay.
it's too sophisticated here.
I use so many
We're talking about using this file.
for social networks and stuff like that. I think the rainbow one is so cool.
Yeah, but I do think it's better to to use it as the shape but not the background. Yeah, actually, if you're using negative space for such a small thing, then it would probably look less.
What do you mean by negative space?
Negative space means colored background but black or white symbol. So it's less iconic. You cannot actually see that very clear because it's smaller. You really should focus on the shape. Because
I think the dark mode highlights better, no?
Yeah. The problem here is for example, if you put the shape in front of the background in such a smaller size, the most iconic information for the people is gonna be the gradient, but not the brand. So when you're actually focusing on the brand, you should,
No, I like that.
yeah. But
That's a great thing.
on a larger scale, it's a different thing. So that's basically for example, when you're looking at it here, because it's huge on the screen, so you might feel in a different way, but you have to
Mhm.
consider it's less than a fingernail's size.
Could you use something like this for social?
The other question is you should unify the information. Yeah. So I would probably not, but
One question. So did we discarded the option 3 by the way?
which option 3?
This one.
I like the arrow one better, to be honest.
Yeah. I think this one in particular, did you try to not have this and try to have more like a waveform?
Like this,
Yeah, it's
the
just
problem is
some
it looks like
versions,
some
but-
kind of chromosome. It looked like some kind of gene,
But
biotechnology company.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, I agree with you, and I think the problem is that it should be like a simple form, like a simple waveform, not like all these.
Yeah.
I can show you right away, and you.
Just
and you see it.
try that
Yeah.
out, because maybe
Okay.
if we can have like the
Yeah.
waveform and ends with something higher and having like the rest of the icons could be fine.
Yeah.
I can look for a different 5 symbol as well. if
Do you
prefer.
think this logo? I mean, not this logo, but where is the? I always, humans are those species that can make the same mistakes several times. Do you think this logo is iconic? Like, do you feel attached to the logo?
I would actually, if we're actually trying a waveform, I would actually use a different composition. So imagine for example, can I draw here?
Yeah.
So imagine we have, first of all, we have a waveform, right? No, this is no worries. This is cool because I'm gonna remove that anyway. So imagine we're talking about for example, let's say it's something like this.
Nothing. Keep drawing.
So imagine, like, for example, we remove this line here. So for example, if we use like a waveform design for this logo, so you know, we can make the text smaller, like just here. So it's gonna be like, you know, we can have like
I'm not sure about like having in two rows instead of one the logo though.
you can no, you can use actually different composition. You can of course have it on the right, but for most of the cases when you're talking about expressing and the information, actually this is such a long name.
Yeah.
It's not something that's gonna make anyone remember. So anyway,
But I wouldn't use I would use 5 as a 5, not like the text.
it's the same. Like whatever. Even if you're just using the number, it's still 10 characters. So many logos are you know having a symbol and some text here. Like we see this many times. Like so basically when you're talking about, like, most of the time we have to use only this, or sometimes when we're having, like, for example for social, when we're talking about like having a square here, then we should use something like this. But the problem is, like, for example, this kind of logo, like having a symbol and then text on the right side is normally on the top left corner of a website. For example, the horizontal version is actually limited. Like for example, for social networks, you're using this kind of composition, like having a text below it or without the text. Yeah, this is like the main symbol that's gonna appear in more occasions, like a more squared situation. And also actually text is not something so iconic.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. Like of course we're gonna have both versions and have the text on the right or on the in the bottom, but it's actually
Okay, cool.
yeah, it's actually
So-
not a problem.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's try that idea. And either we choose that idea or we go with the play button. And that's
Yeah.
pretty much it. I honestly
Just-
I feel like the play button is okay. I don't dislike it.
Just my 5 cents. The waveform is gonna look better. The waveform is gonna look better in the composition of in a vertical composition.
Okay.
Just my
I
5
agree.
cents.
So, what do you think of this one?
I like it.
Okay. Kind of remind me of the Cisco logo.
Ahora te lo enseño, no te lo voy a
Yeah,
configurar
then,
ahora mismo. Ahora mismo no tiene por
¿Cuándo?
qué.
Es que me voy a ir.
Pues luego.
Son las 4, chicos, vamos a comer.
A ver, okay, so for the people on the live stream, gracias por aparecer en este vídeo. Gracias por venir a generar problemas.
Cartón, tenéis un Hello everyone.
Uy, se me jodió. Okay, so for the people that are right now on the live stream, we are gonna go to get lunch. And since the video is getting some troubles on the live stream, I'm gonna restart the computer. So once we finish, we will get back to you guys with another live stream. So just subscribe to Jorge Ferreiro, and once we get back to the video, you will get a notification. So yeah, and then in that session we will keep working. So thanks so much for dropping by, and see you very very soon with the next with the next session. I'm sorry for the disruption, but I think that's gonna be better for the live stream experience. And yeah, that's pretty much. Sorry, Marta, please don't touch.
Hello everyone.
So that's pretty much it. Subscribe, and then follow us on social. So JG Ferreiro, Angela Duarte UX, and then James.
Get out when.
Yeah, that's a little bit complicated, but you have our names on the live stream. So thanks so much for watching.